What's going on, guys? This is Miasin back at it with another DB video. This time we have Lyrilusc Tri-Brigade against Dernier match, who's actually playing branded Tearlaments, so let's jump right into it. Obviously, friendly reminder to like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I really appreciate you. So Dernier match with branded Tearlaments is going to be winning the dice roll. Really interesting hand of opening with Celic, so that's a really nice 2-card combo. You can search twice on the draw phase, and he also has Call by the Grave just for fun, might as well, with Ad Libitum and Shaylin. So you can probably make a lot of negates with this, not too bad. However, the opening hand of the opponent is also really good. So Kit, Nerval, Droplet, Prosperity, and Revolt is going to go branded opening, discard the Celic on draw phase, obviously, Aluber, and then chain Celic, so search. Branded Fusion, as well as most likely Reno Heart or Meru. Exactly. So he's going to be probably going for the branded Fusion now. Maybe discard the Meru. Nah, actually, I don't know. What do you even discard here? Anyways, discard the Lubellion, and then pitch the... Well, yeah, he has to discard. Yeah, okay, so pitch the Meru, and then fuse, maybe using the Shaylin from hand. I don't even know, because he could revive back the Meru from the grave anyways, but he's not going to be doing that. So I don't really know if that's the best play, but still, going to be summoning the Kit Kalos as well as the Mirror Jade because of the Lubellion. And now Kit Kalos can search for... yeah, that's just really neg. Like, it would have been nice to search another trap card, actually. So what this tells me is that he's only playing one trap card, which is Celic, and because of that, you actually really lose the heart to, like, Droplet and Dark Ruler. So I'm not a really big fan of this sequencing. It would have been nicer if, you know, he took advantage of the Shaylin instead of, like, keeping in the hand so that, I don't know, like, Shaylin discard like a Tearlament would have been, like, way better. Anyways, now he can trigger, I think, one effect in the grave, Shaylin, and that can fuse for Dragos Tapelia or Lulu Karos. It really doesn't matter that much. They're kind of like the same. Well, Kit Kalos is actually much better because you can negate, like, a card that would summon and then, you know, get rid of the Meru to fuse for the Dragos Tapelia on your opponent's turn, so that doesn't actually achieve much. And he doesn't even have... Yeah, he doesn't have, like, Fallen of Albaz or something in the grave. So he can't even... I don't know. Yeah, I really don't like this move. Like, he could have at least sent, like, the Tragedy or something with the Branded Fusion instead of, like, a Tearlament, because he already had Shaylin and Meru. So that, to me, would have been a little better. But anyways, so he's going to get Dustered. And also, Chain... no, not even Chain. Okay, well, Prosperity now. For only 6 or 3... Okay, yeah, only 3, I guess. Oh, Chain Droplet, Chain Kid. So negate 2 monsters. That's ridiculous. So he's down to 0 interruptions already. Gets the Tanky and probably going to be triggering the effect of Kit and Nerval. So that's actually just gas for days, man. He's going to have, like, freaking everything you could ask for. Oh, man, he can't OTK because he needs, like, 16k damage through 4 monsters. 100% unrealistic, but he can actually set up a board going second now. So yeah, he has Tanky, Karis, and Nerval, and he's going to be searching the Fractale with the... you know, the Tanky, going to be sending the Celeste Wagtail, because he is playing Tri-Brigade Lyrilusc, it's not pure Tri-Brigade. Banish 4 with a Karas, summon the Shareg, the Ominous Omin, which is most likely going to be banishing the, I don't know, Dragos Tapelia, I guess? I don't even know. I don't think you want to banish this, because it will trigger the effect to, like, destroy everything on end phase. So yeah, banish the Meru, and then summon the Fergit, trigger the effect of Shareg to search for any BBW that is level 4 or lower, and that's going to be the Turquoise Warbler. And you can summon that to revive back the Celeste Wagtail in the grave, search the Bird Call, and then go for the Recital Starling, search another monster like Cobalt Sparrow, and then he can search the Sapphire Swallow with the Bird Call, and then summon the Cobalt Sparrow. So this combo is ridiculous, and that's the reason why Lyrilusc Recital Starling had to get limited, and that deck actually just got... it had to be destroyed with, like, Simorgling getting banned and everything, because that was out of control. So yeah, summon the Nerval as well, you can use that effect. Banish 2 to summon the Ancient Warrior Double Dragon Lords. Now make the Sylvan Princess Sprite detach, get 1 spell card. Oh, the Bird Call, but you can't use it because you already used it that turn. Make the Utopic Draco Future, which is a very nice negate. Can even take care of the Mirror Jade. And you have a free way to, like, bounce back the Mirror Jade with the Double Dragon Lords so that it will not trigger its Graveyard effect, which is really cool. He's still going to be chaining the Albion so that on the end phase he has a follow-up play. But anyways, Utopic Draco Future, attack over Dragos Tapelia, attack with the Fergit, and then attack with the Double Dragon Lords. And now in main phase 2, he's going to be making the Appaloosa, and then set the Revolt, and past turn, end phase, Albion is going to be negated with the Utopic Draco Future. No reason to make the Appaloosa weaker, so that you could go, like, I don't know, like, summon Shaylin and then attack or something. So yeah, normal summon the Aluber, which is obviously going to be negated with either the Appaloosa or the Draco Future, doesn't really matter too much. But that is going to be game over, so he's going to scoop it up and go into game 2. This is also very interesting, not the greatest hand at all. So he only has Super Poly, Judgment, Nibiru, Meru, and Sulik against Cobalt Sparrow, Imperm, Tenki, Sapphire Swallow, and Ash. So he needs to win the lottery with this Meru because nobody Imperms a Meru. That makes no sense. You let it resolve and then you hold your Imperm for like Kid Kalos. So he's going to be mailing the Shaylin as well as the Reno Heart, which is probably one of the only ways to win here. So that you can go like Chainlink, 1 Shaylin, Chainlink 2 Reno Heart or something like that. But you have to use both effects, otherwise you will die because you can't like push through a hand trap at all. However, he's not going to be doing that. He's only going to be summoning the Kid Kalos, use the effect, get Impermed, and that is probably going to be it. Yeah, set 3 pass. But still, if you Nibiru yourself when you have Kid Kalos, you can mail 5 and get a little lucky. So this hand is like completely unfair. Draws Droll for turn, which is irrelevant because he didn't even search once. So I really know what this is going to achieve, but whatever. Tenki is going to be searching for the Fractale. That can get his Tri-Brigade engine going. So yeah, this send the Nerval to summon the Kit. Banish 2 to summon maybe the Frigid. I don't know. Or yeah, I mean, I guess the Solic is going to negate the Kit now. But it doesn't really... Does it actually kill him? I mean, he can't actually summon these 2 monsters, so it is pretty good. The Kid Kalos will get ashed, and he actually can't do anything else. That is crazy. Now, he's not going to be drawing anything for turn, so he pretty much has to pass. Normal summon the Sapphire Swallow, and this is not really what you want to see, because now he can actually go for Frigid and start playing the game. Very, very bad. So if you can use the Super Poly, try. But yeah, there is kind of nothing to Super Poly, actually. So are you going to be judgmenting the summon? I don't think so. Yeah, there's nothing else to judgment because you can't judgment the monster that you summon off of Frigid. You can't judgment like the Charade that would banish a card. So there's kind of like no other way around it, but he will let everything resolve, otherwise he just dies in simplified game state. And again, if you can use this Super Poly somewhere, it would be nice. This is a beast warrior, this is a beast. Forget about it. This is also fire and an earth. Yeah, not gonna be going too far with that card. It's not too great here. So yeah, he will be able to summon the Charade, which again completely dodges the Judgment, but he can use the Nibiru now, I think. So he summoned the Sapphire Swallow and then the Frigid, so 2 summons, 3 summons, 4 summons, never mind. Oh my god, this is bad, because summon number 5 is going to be Appaloosa. No, I spoke too fast, but it's still not something that really loses to Nibiru. So yeah, he's going to be searching for the Keras with the effect of Charade, and if he doesn't Nibiru now, yeah, actually goes for Access Code. Very interesting, okay. And he's going to be chaining a bunch of effects now, so search the Revolt as well as draw 1 card and put 1 back. So if he draws a good card, he can actually, draws the Forbidden Droplet. Actually, that is really nice because the Evenly was useless. And now he can Nibiru right away in Resolution so that you don't let the Access Code destroy everything that you have. And he can summon the Keras now because he does have a BBW. Banish 3 cards, summon the Rugal. Oh, wow. Again, still has Droplet and Revolt, so he's not going to be losing anytime soon. Summon the Appaloosa, set to pass. And he top decks Ecclesia, which is very bad. All he can do with Ecclesia is like summon Fallen of Albaz and like Fuse, but this Appaloosa will be able to negate the Fallen of Albaz or even the Ecclesia, so it's not really like it mattered. Yeah, it's really not going to be doing jack shit, and again, Super Poly is pretty shit here. So yeah, go into battle phase, attack over the Appaloosa. He will go Droplet in damage step, get rid of that Nibiru because it becomes 15 and that had 16. And this is going to be end phase. Oh my god, and he's going to have to scoop it up because the Revolt is too good. This is absolutely dreadful. But anyways, we're going to be proceeding into the rematch because that was a very swift 2-0. Oh my god. Branded Tearlaments, yeah, kind of underperformed here a little bit, especially post game 1. Should have been a little better than that. And another very bad hand. Oh my god. You really don't want to see those kind of hands. This almost looks like pure Tearlaments hand against Nerval. Very spicy card, the Fabled Cerberus. Cerberol. You can discard it off of Keras and then revive it back right away, and it's a tuner monster. Turquoise Warbler, Cobalt Sparrow, and Nerval against double... Jesus, stop shuffling your hand. Every single Tearlament monster, basically, and Super Poly. Keep shuffling his hand, going second. Okay, so he's going second. Obviously, this is a rematch. This is not like game 3. So yeah, summon the Turquoise and the Cobalt. Search a card with the Cobalt, which is Sapphire Swallow, and this is basically full combo. It's all you really need to pop off. So search the DD Crow. Wow, when you have so much money that you can afford to search DD Crow instead of like Celeste Wagtail. So yeah, summon the Nerval and then make the Sylvan Princess Sprite. Detach maybe the Nerval. Okay, no, so he's trying to play around interruptions now. This is going to be prompting the Hoffinus, which really has to get a tier, otherwise you're screwed. And it will get the Meru, which is not too bad. However, he doesn't whiff with the Princess Sprite. He gets a Spell or Trap so he can add it to his hand. And yeah, he never misses, never at all. And on top of that, he searched the DD Crow. Oh my god, things couldn't be worse. Like, things actually couldn't have been worse. Utopic Draco Future, the Nerval can now search. Well, Utopic Future first, so that actually matters in case you have, like, Nibiru to, like, stop him before he gets to a negate. Okay, now you're screwed. Yeah. Summon the Nerval, banish 4. Yeah, 4. Summon the Sharig, banish that Hoffinis, so he, like, literally started with, like, a neg 1. And now he can actually make the Frigid and pretty much just do the full thing now. So yeah, again, search another BB double. Oh my god, search DD Crow again. This is bullying. Like, this should be, like, forbidden by, like, the Catholic Church. And this is the combo that I talked about. Well, combo, whoa, interaction. Discard Fable Cerberus to summon the Keras and get it back right away. I don't really know what this necessarily allows you to do. I don't think you're really synchro summoning. It's just another Xyz material, I suppose. Never mind, I'm stupid. Yeah, it's not like he was locked or anything, so this is free real estate. This is just unfair, man. Like, this should be banned. Like, this is genuinely just disgusting. He has Revolt, DD Crow, Appaloosa for 2, Herald of Arclight, and Utopic Draco Future. And he even got hit by a Hoffinis, so he had to waste like a DD Crow. If that didn't happen, then it would have been different. But the Super Poly is going to be coming in clutch here. Double light monsters so he can make Mud Dragon of the Swamp, and this only has 16, so he can bait out the Appaloosa right away. Either force out the Appaloosa or the Revolt. But unfortunately, he does... what happened here? He went Super Poly and then discard the Tragedy and then use the effect of Tragedy to try to set back the branded opening. I don't think I'm a big fan of that because it's basically just a massive waste of your interactions. You really could have just like baited him out and then do this on main phase 2. Obviously, he still has, you know, a way to play with a Revolt and stuff like that. But whatever. So now he can go Shaylin effect. He can't even trigger that Tragedy anymore because he already used one effect and it's a hard once per... It's basically like Cyber Dragon Core, right? It's one effect per turn and only once that turn. Didn't use Branded Fusion though, so he can summon any non-fusion monster that he wants. The Sharig now can banish one monster, and that is, again, going to be just another disastrous loss for our friend Dernier Match. So we're still going to be going into a game 4. Let's see if Dernier Match is going to get 4-0'd or 3-1'd. And that would be better in his favor, but this hand is finally really good. So Hoffinis, Shaylin, Solik, Primal Planet Pearl Reno, and Solemn Judgment against Prosperity. Turquoise, again, really insane. Droplet, Feather Duster, and Fractale. So full combo and board breaker against full combo and a way to protect yourself from a board breaker. Alright, so he's going to be going for the field spell, search the Reno Heart, most likely. That would be the correct move. Yes, sir. And then Shaylin, discard the Hoffinis. No, oh my god, you shouldn't have done that, my friend. No. You want to keep your Armageddon Knight after your RNG cards like Shaylin. You want to be able to make a better judgment call, because now that Shaylin really just doesn't do anything, and that Kid Kalos has to search like a mirror or something, it's not good. It's really not good at all. And also, if he mailed like a Tragedy with the Shaylin, he would have been able to actually search the Aluber and then go for like Branded Fusion plays. So I actually wouldn't even have searched the Reno Heart first. I would have went like Shaylin, discard the Hoffinis, just because he plays Despia Tragedy at 2 or 3. Anyways, he's going to be mailing a bunch of cards here, mail 8 cards. And speaking of the devil, actually does mail the Tragedy, so maybe my move was actually the correct play here. This searches for a Luber, which is completely irrelevant, because if he mailed the Branded Fusion, he would have been able to reset back the Branded Fusion and use it right away, but he already used his normal summon in the form of Reno Heart, so that's the reason why I'm really not a big fan at all. Mail an extra 3 cards. Oh my god, no! This is so bad. If he didn't use the effect of Tragedy to search a Luber, and he mailed the Branded Fusion, he would have been able to use it. Oh, now he can't do anything. He's really locked, like he doesn't have any moves at all. Not a big fan of this sequencing at all. And he's also going to make the Dragostapelia set to pass turn. That is very underwhelming, to be honest. And it also loses very hard to almost nothing, actually. Like, you don't even have to use Droplet, but he top decks the Imperm, so I don't know, man. I guess the Duster is probably the card that you want to use first. Yeah, it baits the Solemn Judgment, obviously, because it's a 1 for 3. Well, 1 for 2, but the field spell can actually be an interruption, so 1 for 3. Prosperity is going to be getting the Sapphire Swallow. Very nice card here. And I can imagine the Imperm getting used now. Not really. Okay, so Nerval effect. Send... what is he going to be sending? Cobalt Sparrow. That is very nice. And then Imperm. And then Sapphire Swallow get back a monster. And he's going to be going Solic, negate, Droplet, negate, whatever, it doesn't matter. And he's going to be reviving back the Cobalt Sparrow. And then searching a level 1 monster. Trigger the Hoffinis. If he doesn't whiff, he actually can win the game. Finally. So what is he going to mail? No, not a single tier. Well, I mean, Reno Heart doesn't count because he doesn't have a tier in the hand, so can't really do much with that. And special summon the Sapphire Swallow as well as the Tri-Brigade Nerval. Going to be summoning something with that Nerval? No, not yet. maybe Recital Starling first. There we go. Maybe Surge the DD Crow now. He already has everything, so at this point, you might as well. But yeah, I can... I don't know, like, how do you break this board realistically? It might be hard, but he still has a battle phase, so yeah, he does have a few options now, not gonna lie. Link off the Nerval as well as the Recital Starling for the Frigid so that he can search, and then special summon whichever monster that he searches to summon the Shrig, banish a card, and then link off even more. That's actually gonna be ridiculous. He can't use the effect to like bounce back the Drago Stapele because he doesn't really have like a 10 key to like use for free. So he's going to kind of have to neg with that double Dragon Lords, but it's all good. So yeah, now he's going to be banishing the Shaylin. Very interesting card. I guess it does have high attack. And he can jump over everything else and still make a couple of interruptions going, well, after that on main phase 2. So he can maybe make, I don't know, like, it depends on what he prefers between DD Crow and Revolt. But, well, actually, he can make both, no? Yeah, he could make, like, the Bear Brum, and then link off for Appaloosa for 2, and then search something with a Shrig. No, actually, I think he already searched, no? No, he didn't! Oh my, I'm stupid. Did he? No, yeah, he didn't. So, yeah, he can actually end on, like, Revolt, DD Crow, Appaloosa for 2, and double Dragon Lords, which is really nasty. Now, yeah, the Aluber is going to come back because he did get rid of a fusion monster, but it's really not relevant. And yeah, like I said, search the Cobalt Sparrow with the Shrig, and then link off for Appaloosa for 2, just like I predicted. Search for the Revolt, probably put back the Cobalt Sparrow. You don't really need that, you really want DD Crow and Revolt, and then pass turn there, which is actually ridiculous. And yeah, Dernier Match actually has to go there, but I really don't see a world in which he wins. Obviously, the Tragedy can use its effect to get back the Branded Fusion, but that would get negated by the Appaloosa. The Ecclesia is not super great here. You can't really bait out the Revolt effectively because it can still get into, summon the Shrig, and then the Revolt can bounce back anything. So there is practically not a single world in which I can see Dernier Match winning this game. Unfortunately, he did have to get 4-0'd by freaking Lyrilusc Tri-Brigade, man. This deck will never die. It's actually crazy. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys very soon. Peace.